Hi, welcome back to Dear Diaries. I'm Maggie.
I'm Sam.
Today we are going to do a little Reddit deep dive. We both picked 3 stories and we're going to read them to each other and blind react.
Honestly, I haven't really read mine too hard.
I haven't read mine either, so I'm also blind reacting to my own.
Yeah, honestly. I just had to find a new one because mine was taken down.
Ugh, so annoying. I hate when Reddit does that.
It's super annoying.
But basically, if you guys know, if you know, you know. We did one of these on our last podcast and it did really well.
Yeah, it did well on Instagram.
Yeah.
And we're trying to get those Reels views up, so.
I know. What's up with the Reels recently? But the TikTok's doing well.
I saw that we got that comment that was like, what are your star signs? And I was like, oh my god.
I know. I was like, I?
Yeah. I, Maggie.
So funny. I love interacting with my fans.
Just some random girl who wanted to know.
Yeah.
She definitely doesn't listen.
So funny. But yeah, people seem to really like this and we had a lot of fun doing it. And we love, shout out to Two Hot Takes because I feel like they're the OG Reddit like podcasters. So we're not trying to copy you. We were inspired by you.
Yeah, 2 of my stories are from the Two Hot Takes. So
Really?
Yeah, one didn't come originally from the Two Hot Takes. Someone just reposted it in there. But this one is,
Slay. All right. Do you want to go first?
Sure. I will start with I'll start with this one. Okay. This is from r/True Off My Chest.
Ooh.
And the title is 6 years ago, I switched my wife's cat with a more well-behaved lookalike. Fucked up, right? Okay, ready?
That's what Tom would do.
That's so messed up. Also, how do you know you're gonna... Whatever, I gotta read it first. Because you don't know if you're gonna get a better behaved cat.
Yeah.
6 years ago, I swapped my then girlfriend, now wife's cat with a more well-behaved lookalike. She had an all-black cat that was extremely aggressive. It scratched everyone, hissed at everyone, and didn't use its litter box half the time. My wife insisted she could get it to behave better. One week, she went out of town to visit her family, and I was supposed to go to her apartment and feed it. The first night I went over, it scratched the shit out of my arm. I joked to the cat that it's not special, and I'll replace it if it scratches again. The joke stuck with me until I had thought about it enough that it wasn't a joke. Next morning, I went to the local animal shelter, found an identical cat who was already litter box trained and acclimated to people, but was a little skittish. Its old owner died of a heart attack, and the animal shelter people said they think that's why it was skittish. But overall, it was a lot friendlier and better behaved, and the skittishness would help it resemble the original cat. So I adopted it, took it to my wife's apartment, settled it in, then drove her original cat to an animal shelter a town over. I was paranoid my wife would find out if I took it to a local one. It's been 6 years since then. We got married 4 years ago. We still have the swapped cat. It answers to the original cat's name. My wife knows nothing. She loves this cat and brags about how much better behaved it is. Every time I see it, I feel like a total piece of shit. Edit, for the people saying the other cat was likely euthanized by the shelter. I just double checked, and the shelter I dropped it off was and still is a no-kill shelter.
Oh my god.
I'd be pissed.
I would be so mad.
If I found out, if I was married for 4 years, I would divorce someone over that.
If you found out like someone swapped Mimi.
Yeah, like literally, no.
I would kill someone. Are you kidding me? Like if someone took my cat and just like swapped it without me knowing, and then like of course she's like it's well behaved. Like she understood that the cat had problems, but that doesn't mean you don't love it. What is that?
I just got rickrolled.
What is rickrolled?
When they play that song, Never Gonna Give You Up. Never gonna.
What?
You never heard of that?
No.
People, okay, so I was trying, sorry, not to cut you off, but I was trying to find okay, so there's this thread in the comments and it was like, I swear I saw a post a couple years ago on a relationship advice about a woman who swore her husband swapped her cat while she was away. It's so odd to read this one. And everyone's like, please let me know if you find it. Please let me know if you find it. Someone said, I found the post. And when I clicked the link that says reddit.com/True Off My Chest, it brings me to Rick Astley, Never Gonna Give You Up.
Oh my, wait, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
It's like getting iced or something, I guess.
Yeah, like it's really old though.
That's funny. What? Never heard of that.
Damn.
But yeah, anyway, I don't know. I'd be pissed.
Ugh.
That's divorce worthy.
It's so divorce worthy.
The fact that he's like, every time I look at it, I feel like a piece of shit, as you should. Like, why would you do that and live with that mistake for the next however long, you know?
Dude. I did find This one is... Oh, no, I don't want to read that. It's about a guy. She thinks her husband killed the dog.
Mm-mm.
And this one was removed. The original one was removed from relationship advice, but the title was... My female 25 husband, male 30, killed my cat when I was away and replaced her with an identical cat, expecting I wouldn't notice, and now I can't trust him.
Ooh.
And I want a divorce, and he thinks I'm overreacting. No, I would divorce someone for my pet.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care.
Like, pets are children, and I will always believe that.
It's so sad.
That is so sad that, like, that poor cat just, like, got replaced. That was given so much love from its actual owner.
Okay,
and then just ripped away.
It probably had, like, a problem or something.
Yeah.
Or, like...
It makes me think of Coco, because, like, Coco is, like, definitely a little defiant, and I would never get rid of her, because she's an old lady.
Yeah.
She's living out her life, and she's happy.
I also just, like, couldn't do that. That's so sad. And, like, anyone that could do that to me is not someone I'd want to marry, which is just sad that she's married to him and doesn't know.
Nope.
Okay, that's all I had. That was a pretty short one.
That was a short one.
Not much to say, but, like, yeah, you suck.
You suck.
Yeah, literally.
Okay, my first one is from r/best of Redditor updates.
Ooh.
I just love this one because I love an update.
True.
The title is My 25 Female Fiance Proposed to Me, but it turns out the ring is fake. He bought a brand name box off eBay.
Bro.
How funny. Okay.
Oh, God.
This is obviously not the original poster, but reposted, and it says, "Hey guys, so my fiance Mark, 30M, and I have been together for 2 years. 2 months ago, he asked me to marry him and gave me a beautiful Cartier engagement ring. I was really excited, and of course I said yes. It was a beautiful ring, and I was excited to be marrying the man I love. The other day, Mark and I worked together. I overheard 2 coworkers talking about Mark. Someone mentioned that Mark made so much money that he didn't even give his girlfriend a real ring. That person asked for clarification, and it turns out Mark bought a Cartier box off eBay and then bought a CZ ring to put the box in, cubic zirconium."
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. I didn't want to believe it. Then I took the ring to a jeweler to get it checked. The ring is essentially worthless. It isn't anywhere near a diamond. Mark is on business right now. I'm so upset I haven't answered any of his calls or text. I don't know what to say. Am I in the wrong for being this upset? I'm honestly starting to think this is a deal breaker. He's so cheap and stingy with his money, but at least I thought he'd buy me a good ring when I know he can afford it. What should I do?
My original thoughts? That's... Okay, if he can afford it, that's annoying. My second thought, if he couldn't afford it, then don't pretend.
Right.
And and clearly she said he can't afford it. It's just like
to go the extra effort to like buy the box and then to just give like
a cheap ring.
Yeah.
It's just sad.
It is sad because like I'm assuming, like my assumption is that this is like a wealthy man who like could afford a Cartier ring, you know? Yeah. Like obviously no one needs a Cartier ring.
Right.
But he's giving her the impression that he got her one.
Right. And clearly that's something she would have wanted.
So it's a lie. About it. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lie. It's crazy.
Okay, let's hear it.
A relevant comment from that post is, "Hold up. He's bragging about tricking you to people at work? Lord have mercy. Is this fool stupid? He must be, because anyone that works in an office knows that shit spreads like wildfire. Not only is he stupid, he's a scammer with zero respect for your intelligence. That isn't love. Is he seriously 30 damn years old? Ditch this loser. He ain't worth it."
I didn't even think about how the coworkers knew.
Yeah.
That is messed up.
Like, they're also her coworkers. They're gonna tell her.
That's so messed up.
Crazy. Okay, so there is an update, obviously. And the update is... Fast update here, ... So shout out to whatever username and whatever username. I appreciate all your feedback, but these 2 had the best comments, especially the latter. I put her plan into motion. Now I want to know what the plan was. Oh, okay. So the relevant comments were the comments that were relevant. So the one I just read, and then there's another one from Big Bitch that says, Mark, let's go get the ring appraised for insurance purposes. It's so beautiful. I want to make sure it's protected. Then watch as his world burns around him, or so says my significant other after I read him this post. So, in the update, she says, so shout out to
Big bitch.
both of these people. And then I appreciate all of your feedback but these two had the best comments, especially the latter from Big Bitch. I put her plan into motion. Also, if you message me death threats and abuse, please jump off a building. What?
I don't understand.
Why are they messaging death threats to begin
People
with?
are crazy.
Yeah.
I love how she just death threatened them back.
Yeah, I know.
She just told them to go kill themselves. That's crazy.
Thanks. I'm not a selfish or materialistic person. I expect honestly from my future spouse nothing more, nothing less. I haven't taken a dime from Mark. Everything nice that I have was paid for by me. I don't need to be with him for his money because I have my own. But what I do want is consideration and thoughtfulness from my partner, not lies. If he had even gotten me something that was made from silver in my birthstone, I would have appreciated it because at least it came from the heart and showed thought behind it. I did not in any way, shape, or form demand a brand name ring, any sort of ridiculous expensive ring. Anyway, long story short, I finally answered Mark's calls and kept it as calm as I could. I told him I wanted to take an insurance policy out on the ring because it was very valuable and I was taking it to an appraiser. Mark immediately shut up and told me that I shouldn't do that until he got back, that he already had a warranty in place at the jeweler, that I shouldn't make a big decision without him. After he stopped spouting off reasons, I told him that it was too late. I already took the ring to a jeweler and knew that it was a worthless piece of glass and also silver plated. The bastard stammered, and the only intelligent thing that came out of his mouth was, "You took it to a real jeweler?" Huge fights over finances, selfishness, and lying ensued. He accused me of being a gold digger, and I refused this by asking to try and remember the last time I ever made him pay for anything or buy me anything. He had no answer. I said I wanted no part of something based off of a lie and hung up. Switched the Facebook status from engaged to single. Oh, and changed the locks on our apartment and gave our dog to my sister to make sure he doesn't try to keep it. I paid for the dog and all of his shots. He'll have a fun time trying to get in when he comes back from his travels.
Oh my god, she's savage. Holy shit. Is there more?
Oh my god. There's like an edit in the comment that said, edit, realize that I need to give this idiot a written letter that says he has 30 days to vacate. I'm giving him the letter the second he walks in. He will have a spare key if he insists on staying. Darn.
Darn. I like her. She's so valid.
Oh my god.
Yeah, not exactly like the same thing as like I wouldn't want to be with someone who would do that to me. It's just like, yeah.
Just don't lie.
And she even said, like, she clarified, you know, she didn't ask for anything fancy. She doesn't need anything fancy. It's just being lithe and the lack of thoughtfulness.
Yeah, I'd be so annoyed. Like, if Tom was like, hey, like, this is all I could afford, I got you this, I'd be like, okay, it's fine. Like, I want to marry you.
Yeah.
But if he was like, oh, it's from Cartier and it's this and this, and then I go and like find out that it wasn't, I'd be like, are you kidding me, dude? Like, just tell me the truth.
I just even would rather, like, again, like I said, like, I'd rather have a cheap ring
right,
than like a knockoff of like a Cartier ring.
Yeah, like at least get me something sentimental, you know? Like she said, a birthstone ring or something,
right.
You know?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'd be so pissed. I don't think she's in the wrong at all. No. And I think it's so funny that she's divorcing him. Or not divorcing, but breaking up with him.
She fucking changed her Facebook status to single. What a badass, honestly. I wish I had the willpower of that woman. Like, I've never made a decision like that in my life.
Not that fast.
She was like, I got off the phone with him.
I immediately changed my status and the locks.
That's so insane. Wow, I love that.
I love honestly, that for her. Valid.
Okay. This one I have is something 2 hot takes. Sorry, I zoomed in a lot. Yeah, some 2 hot takes, but it was a copy or like a screenshot one.
Okay.
From relationship advice. Okay, so it says, I, 26 male, destroyed my girlfriend's 24 female plants in a fit of rage, and I think she may leave me. Yeah. Okay, I am a long-time Reddit observer but first-time poster, so I apologize if I do anything wrong. I have been in a relationship with the girl of my dreams for almost 7 years. She's the light of my life. We met in college and it was love at first sight for me. She's the most loving, goal-minded, smart, creative, gentle person I know. Our relationship has always been pretty peaceful. Even when we fight, it's not so much fighting as it is just talking out our frustrations and maybe some tears shed. I've had a rough couple of months. I got laid off, rejected from my top choice grad school, had to dump a huge chunk of our savings into a new car when mine took a crap. Looking back, I think all of this contributed to what happened that night. I truly feel like I blacked out. I've never had an episode like this in my life. Last week we were arguing about some financial decisions that we were trying to come to an agreement on. Like she always does when an argument has drained her for the day, she sighed, rubbed her eyes, stood up, and kissed my cheek and said she was making some tea. We have tea every night. And asked if I wanted some before bed. I always know this is a sign that she can't productively contribute to the argument anymore right now. She needs to refocus and recharge. For whatever reason, I didn't accept it that night. I asked her to sit down so we could continue. I was sick of arguing and wanted to push through until it was over. She responded that she would not be contributing for the rest of the night and that I'm welcome to come to bed whenever I'm ready. She put my tea on the table in front of me and took hers to the bedroom. When she walked to the kitchen, I called for her 3 more times, insisting that she come back to talk, and she ignored me. Something in me snapped. Instead of having tea, I started drinking. I drink maybe once or twice a year. All we had in the house even was a bottle of nasty brandy. She has this room in the back of our house that is mostly windows. She has put a lot of time and money into it. It's her plant room. She put in new floors and custom shelves that she built herself to hold plants. My girlfriend's plant room has always been her special place. Her career is pretty demanding and does a lot of speaking with important people. At the end of the day, she's often looking to escape somewhere. She has a bookshelf to keep her favorite books out there and all these cool looking plants. One of them got passed down from like her great grandma or someone, and a lot of them are from other countries. I think she names them, or maybe that's the actual names of the plants. I don't know. Hi, Coco. Sometimes I'd go out there too to spend time with her, and she would always be wiping the leaves and gushing about the way the light's coming in, or how excited she was about a new plant she was expecting in the mail. Her plant room was probably her most favorite space. The walls literally looked green because she had so many. I don't know. I really couldn't keep up. I just liked to be near her. Sometimes I'd open the blinds from the house to room to just watch her in her rocking chair reading around her plants. Anyway, so I snapped. I literally do not know. I backed my truck up and put every plant in the room in the back, and I took them to the pond a few blocks from our house and dumped them in, still drinking. Amazing I didn't crash my new truck. I passed out on the couch. The next morning, I got up not remembering a lot until I saw her through the open blind sitting in the empty room. I immediately ran out there. My stomach hurt thinking about what I have done. Her eyes were so wide and full of tears. She kept taking these shaky breaths and looking around like she was seeing it for the first time over and over. I told her I'm sorry. She asked what happened. I told her. She asked, my great-grandma's Ivy too? I said yes. She did this little sob thing. It was really quiet. She's never been a loud crier. Ever since then, my best friend is gone. She goes to work and comes home and sits in the empty room and looks out the window. She looks sad every night. I miss her. I miss her making tea for us before bed. I'm not saying I miss the tea. I am capable of that myself. I just miss of all the little ways she made my life complete. She was the most full of life I've ever seen a person. Sometimes this guy didn't use, it's supposed to say sometimes she'd just grab me as I'm walking by, and I read shed. Sometimes she'd just grab me as I'm walking by and get up on her tiptoes and kiss me like it was the first time. Okay, this is a lot. My actions are killing me. She just passed me like a ghost when she's near. She doesn't kiss me, doesn't return my affection. I want to start rebuilding her room, but I don't even know where to start. Please, Reddit, help me. If there's any hope for me to get my best friend and hopefully future wife back, please help. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, fuck this guy. Fuck this guy.
Wow. She seems like a gem.
Yeah, I know.
The fact that they are mid-argument, she kisses him on the cheek and goes and makes him a cup of tea. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, and then it sounded so good until it got up to like the part where he was like, because he was like, oh, I know that's when she's like, she can't productively contribute, which is like valid.
So sometimes, healthy.
Right, like sometimes when you argue too much, you just get to a point where you're running in circles and you're
and
just like,
I can't. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, like, I can't right now. Let's revisit this later. And then she was like, you can come to bed whenever, like, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. So healthy. She was like, she's amazing. I love her.
Yeah.
Him?
What an asshole, dude.
What an asshole. So part of me, like like devil's advocate, I guess, is like I feel bad because it's not something that he like regularly does according to him,
right?
You know, like he's like, apparently this was like a one-off thing. He doesn't drink, and then he drank, and then he was in a fit of rage. I want to know what the argument was about, like the actual details.
Yeah.
Just because, like, what could make you so angry?
It said like financials or
yeah,
something.
which I get, like number one cause of divorce.
But
still, like her little plant room.
I know that she did for herself. It's not like he
didn't do it for her. He doesn't even know if they're like names or just the type of plant.
Yeah.
And the fact that he took them into a pond where like there's no way you're getting them back.
That is so fucking sad.
I could shed a tear over the grandma's ivy.
Oh my god.
That is so sad. I would literally lose it. Like, you're not gonna get your best friend back because you just broke her. Like, that was her happy place. That's where she went to be happy, and you ruined it.
Breakup worthy
For sure.
I feel like I sound like the girl from Two Hot Takes because she's always like, I know I say divorce, like just divorce, but that's how I feel right now.
No, I do. I mean, like, that's horrible. Like, if Tom ever did that to me, I would be so upset.
Like something you're so, like, she's clearly so passionate about it.
I know.
I would never. Jesse's obsessed with plants, and I don't care how mad I am, I would never do any, like, I just wouldn't touch someone's stuff and like mess it up anyways, but like
no matter what it is. But it's like, those are her family heirlooms, you know?
Yeah, it's not even grandma's ivy.
I know. It's so sad. I feel so bad because there's nothing he can do to fix it because you dumped them in a pond. They're gone forever.
Yeah, no, he fucked up.
Even if you go buy new plants, like, they're not the same.
Yeah, no, he's done so. But this has like screenshots of like the relevant comments. So that's good. But this one they're kind of long, but I guess they're relevant. This comment says, this reminds me of the case study from Lundy Bancroft's book, Why Does He Do That? And then it says in quotes, many years ago, I was interviewing a woman named Sheila by telephone. She was describing the rages that my client Michael would periodically have. He just goes absolutely berserk, and you never know when he's going to go off like that. He'll just start grabbing whatever's around and throwing it. He heaves stuff everywhere, against the walls, on the floor. It's just a mess. And he smashes stuff, important things sometimes. Then it's like the storm passes, he calms down, and he leaves for a while. Later, he kind of is ashamed of himself. I asked Sheila 2 questions. The first was, when things got broken, were they Michael's or hers, or things that belonged to both of them? She left a considerable silence while she thought. Then she said, you know what, I'm amazed I've never thought of this, but he only breaks my stuff. I can't think of one thing he smashed that belongs to him. Next, I asked her who cleans out the mess. She answered that she does. I commented, see, Michael's behavior isn't nearly as berserk as it looks, and if he felt so remorseful, he'd help clean up. OP didn't lose control. He made a calculated decision to hurt his girlfriend by destroying something she loves. He is a textbook abuser. That's the thing.
That's so true.
You don't know when that's going to happen again. Because there's always a first time.
I know, and that's what's so scary.
Like, she could be like, okay, fine, like, it's just one time. It's, like, so out of character, bleep, bloop, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden, he's fucking...
The next time it's like
her
worse,
teapot, you know?
You know, like, yeah. Or it's her, you know? Like, you never know if it will escalate. Yeah, it's so scary. It's just like...
Yeah, there's some more comments. This one says, dude, you have to take a serious look at yourself. You didn't boil over and simply raise your voice, slam a door, or break a single object. You spent seemingly upwards of an hour maliciously dismantling and destroying a special place your girlfriend has spent years cultivating. Over what? Your girlfriend politely excusing herself from an argument that she knew wasn't productive? If I were her, I don't know how I could look at you in the same way. Your behavior is so vindicative and out of nowhere that it's scary. Honestly, I have a hard time believing what you say about something like this never happening before in this relationship. Yeah. You need to seek out counseling for this behavior.
That's so true. Like, there's definitely been like things, just not ever this level.
Yeah. He also, there's 2 more comments that I want to read, but then there's also updates from him.
Oh.
So, someone said, you destroyed far more than her plants. You destroyed part of her soul. You deliberately and with malice destroyed what meant the most to her. The level of rage you demonstrated there is scary. What is almost as disturbing is the help you're asking for. You didn't ask how to make it up for her. You didn't ask if there's anything you can do to make her happy again or to minimize her pain. Your post is all about you. You miss her. You miss the tea. You miss her kisses. You miss how she made your life complete. You want her back so you can be happy again. All about you. Go think about that. Go get some therapy. Make things easy on your girlfriend and set her free while you work on you because you need a lot of work. True.
So true.
And then someone said, I really hope this is fake. The way it's written, setting the scene is disturbing. You didn't snap and break something of your own. You deliberately destroyed all that was most important to her. This is abuse. It takes time to get the truck, load the plants, drive, and dump them. Plan, deliberate action, drinking or not. You're an abusive partner. She deserves better, and you'll never make this up to her. She'll never trust you again. I hope this is fake. If it isn't, I hope she leaves. Get help. Don't drink ever again.
Yeah.
And then he has the comments from the original post there.
Okay.
I appreciate everyone's comments, even though most of them were along the lines of fuck you asshole. Firstly, I want to say I don't disagree with you. At your suggestion, therapy is my first priority tomorrow. Unfortunately, most of you have accurately predicted the outcome of my relationship, which is that it is no longer existent. I will still be doing everything I can to make it right for her. I've deleted the post at the request of my ex-girlfriend. That's why it's gone. Again, thanks for everyone's time. And then on his account, he posted and said, I also want to clarify my account is about a month and a half old because I wanted to post a little bit ago looking for car advice, but ended up just buying a new truck. Trust me, I wish these events were fake. Thanks, everyone.
That's why people thought it was fake, maybe.
That is like, yeah, fuck that guy. I'm glad that the relationship doesn't exist anymore because...
Did it say how old they were?
Yes, he's 26 and she's 24.
Oh. Why was I picturing like an older couple?
Because she's so mature.
I know.
They were together for almost 7 years.
Damn.
And met in college.
Wow. Yeah. Clearly she just grew up and he didn't.
Yeah.
You know, like some people grow in a relationship, some people are stunted, and he was clearly stunted.
So sad.
It's so sad.
But
like,
yeah.
I feel so bad for her.
I hope she's happy now. That was in 2020, so she's had 4 years. I hope her plants are
She's
back.
got better plants and, well...
Not her grandma's.
Not her grandma's.
That's sad.
Okay. I'll read this one. This one's a short one.
Okay.
This is from True Off My Chest. And the title is, okay, I guess, content warning for death. I'm dying and I don't feel bad.
Oh, shit.
I haven't read this, but I was like, what? Okay. So yeah, I'm 16 and I got diagnosed with cancer 5 days ago. I have stage 3 carcinoma, and it's my mom's fault that I didn't get diagnosed before it was this bad. I've had this pain since 2021, and she said that I was trying to skip school.
Wait,
well,
when was this post from?
1 day ago.
Oh no, she's like dying.
I know.
Okay.
Sad.
Damn, 2021.
I know. Well, last week I started puking blood and she decided that it was time. I got diagnosed and refused treatment because I don't really want to go through the pain and stress of chemo. The fact is, when I was a kid in like 2016, I had an idol, which was a Minecraft YouTuber. I'm talking about Technoblade, if you don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I always wanted to be like him when I grew up and streamed on Twitch constantly, but luck wasn't with me. He died 2 days ago due to carcinoma. Am I saying that right?
Can I see it?
Because carcinoma is cancer, but I didn't know it was spelled like that.
Sarcoma? Let me look it up. I'm dying.
Because I thought carcinoma was like the name for cancer.
It sounded right. Oh, sarcoma is a cancer. Okay, I think there's
it's
two different things.
Oh, maybe I should start over.
Sarcomas are rare cancers that develop in the bones and soft tissues, including fat muscles, blood vessels, nerves, and deep skin.
Okay, I'm silly. Sorry, guys.
What's carcinoma?
I think carcinoma is just the fancy name for cancer.
Carcinomas develop in the epithelial cells that line the body's internal organs and outer surfaces, and sarcomas are in the mesenchymal cells.
The fancy name for cancer, Maggie, shut up.
It was just a type of cancer, I guess.
Okay, never mind.
I think it's probably more popular, though. Okay, start over. You want to start over? Or do you want to?
No, I'll just...
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Okay.
He died 2 years ago due to sarcoma. So, how do you say it?
Sarcoma, I think.
Oh, okay. He died 2 years ago due to sarcoma on his shoulder, and I have the same type in the same place. Like I said, I always wanted to be like him, and I'm kind of like him in a really bad way.
That's crazy.
I know. The thing hurts me the most is I'm probably not going to grow up. Oh
my God.
I don't think I could make it until I'm 18, so I just decided on doing it myself. I gave myself an expiration date so I can live my life to the fullest. I don't have anyone to talk this, so I'm just wanting to talk here. I'm not sad that I'm dying, to be honest. My mom is pretty abusive and my country is in really bad shape. Plus, being trans mask isn't so easy with my mom like that. I just want to say something to parents. Yes, of course, sometimes we pretend to be sick to skip school, but that sickness won't be long. If your kid is really obsessive about the pain, take them to the doctor, just to be sure. If you don't want to hear them skipping school pretending to be sick, just let them skip school sometimes and gain their trust. You can't know if someone in school is a problem to them.
That is really sad.
This is a sad one. Oh my God.
This is really sad. I don't think I like it very much.
That's a really sad one.
That's a heavy one. I don't know what to say besides that that's sad. And
oh my God.
I want you to read the comments.
Yeah.
They're just like sad.
Kinda.
Ugh. It's I just want to say it's really crazy and really sad that the YouTuber died right before, or right, during the diagnosis or whatever.
I know.
That's fucked up.
This comment says, Technoblade fan here, he would want you to fight. That was his whole thing, to fight against the impossible odds. I mean, remember the whole DSMP was against Tommy? I don't know these terms, but whatever. Who was there for him and who would have fought everything and likely won? Tech. Who ruined several Minecraft Monday? Okay.
We're getting a little too deep into the lore.
Basically, just fight. And this comment says, do not go gentle, fight. Your idol wouldn't want you to let yourself succumb to this disease without fighting. Techno received treatment. I just Googled survival rate for stage 3 sarcoma and it's 50% if regional. Fight it and own it for your future self.
That is so fucking sad.
It's so sad that this person is just my mom.
Yeah, my mom's abusive, so I want to not kill myself, but I want to die.
Yeah, that was a sad one. I didn't like that.
It was really sad.
Sorry.
The one that I have next is switching gears.
Good.
Does it mean I'm gay if I'd give a blowjob? If I'd give a guy a blowjob for $1 million, my girlfriend thinks so, might break up with me.
Oh, okay.
I've been dating my girlfriend for just under... Oh, this is from the 2 hot takes one.
Okay.
I've been dating my girlfriend for just under a year. Things have been going great, and I feel like we were still getting closer every day until the situation popped up. A few days ago, my girlfriend and I were at a party with friends, and there was a new guy there. He seemed charming and nice, but when the topic of women came up, he said it's been years since he had any luck, and he was going a little crazy. The conversation moved on, and that was the end of the topic. Last night in bed, I was talking with my girlfriend before bed, and we started to discuss the party. The new guy comes up, and we agree he seemed cool, and we were both surprised he was having a hard time with women. I mentioned his comment about it being years since being with anyone. I said, I bet he's going nuts. My girlfriend left and said that maybe one of her friends would give him a pity blowjob. I pointed out that at the party he said he loves the movie Amelie, her favorite movie ever. I like it too. So maybe that was worth a blowjob. That probably sounds weird to people reading this, but it was a joking conversation and along the lines of how we make fun of each other. She laughed. Anyway, she said he was cute in a way, but not her type. She wouldn't blow him for $1 million. I thought this was extreme and said if she wouldn't do it for $1 million, I certainly would. Hell, money is money, and it would just be a few minutes probably. I was laughing, but now she wasn't. She stared at me and asked if I was serious. I said yes, that's a life-changing amount of money for something people do every day. She sat up and said that nobody who is straight would do that for any amount of money. She asked if I was gay. I said no. She asked if I would give her brother a blowjob for $1 million, and I said probably. She got angry and went to sleep. I thought that was the end of it, but this morning she told me she didn't want me to be at her place today and she needed time to think. She said she saw a future with me, but is worried that I would eventually leave her for a man after years of lying to myself. I tried to convince her that my response was normal, but she wasn't having it. I texted my friend and asked if he would give me a blowjob for $1 million. He replied, only if I don't have to give you any money. My girlfriend said he's probably gay too, and it makes sense that if you hang out with him. So now I'm home and maybe girlfriendless. So once and for all, is it gay to give a blowjob for $1 million? Edit. Not that it really matters, but I do think the guy is super cute, and I probably would do it for free too. But that didn't come up when we talked. I wish I didn't read that part.
Wait, okay. So maybe he is a little
fruity.
Yeah, but either way, it's not. For $1 million, there is a lot of things I would do for a little $1 million.
I have had this. I feel like I've sat in a room when this conversation's happening.
First of all, Tom would so give a blowjob for $1 million.
Jesse would too.
I would so eat a girl out for $1 million.
Dude, I think this girl's just a little bit homophobic. She has some kind of like
Yeah.
internalized thing going on, and so she is then, you know, she's saying that you're gay because you would do that,
She seems so insecure. Like, she's so threatened that he's gonna leave her for a man.
and
like,
he's like, whatever.
clearly he likes you. He's dating you.
This one, the comment says, ask her if she blow him for 10 million, 100 million, a billion. No to a billion, and she's lying. So we're only haggling over price. Edit. As someone pointed out, to make it truly apples to apples, ask her if she'd go down on another woman for the money. Then you can break up with her for lying. He's kind of cute, but not my type, is her way of saying she'd do it for free, someone said.
Yeah, for real. She's probably just like jealous because she's like, oh, he has better chance than I do with him.
Dude, this is weird. She just seems like she's a little bit homophobic.
Yeah, she's a lot homophobic. Oh my god.
Yeah, this comment says the issue isn't the number, it's the hypothetical effect. If that guy had cash in hand of even 50K and told this girl, this is all yours if your boyfriend blows me, she'd absolutely take it. And
Are you kidding me? 10K. I'd be like,
yeah,
all right.
yeah, and being gay would not be an issue. The issue is that we're not dealing with a real scenario, and it's much easier to dismiss huge sums of money when you intrinsically know the number isn't realistic. There's oodles of posts on Reddit where people ask, would you do blank for an absurd sum of cash? And there's always a good chunk of people that say no way, but they definitely would if it was real.
Yeah.
Someone said we're all whores, we just have different prices.
Exactly.
This one said, you can paint 1,000 houses and never be called a painter. You suck one dick and people will call you a cocksucker for life. Someone goes, for $1 million per job, you can call me professional cocksucker for the rest of my life. I'd suck a dick for a month's pay. A month at work is worse than 10 awkward 10 minutes.
It's so true. Are you kidding me?
Someone goes, 10 minutes, you have to work the balls, get those numbers down. This is funny. Oh my god.
That's so true. He hasn't gotten any in years. He's not going to last more than 3 minutes. It's fine.
This one goes, oh no, I've shed a tear over these hurtful slurs. Let me wipe it off with my diamond encrusted golden napkin.
Yeah.
People are so funny. Yeah, that girl sucks.
Yeah, she sucks.
I've totally not, like, that would, if my boyfriend said that to me, I'd just be like, yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. And if that was like a real scenario, I would be like, this is not cheating. Go.
Yeah.
You got it, baby. You want me
Yeah.
to cheer you on?
I need a house, bro.
Yeah.
Also, the username of this is you slash whatever the hell. Straight BJ man.
Oh my god.
That's funny.
Yeah, that is funny. This one is a bit heavier too, I think. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I haven't read it, but I'm
Switch it up.
assuming.
Yeah.
It's from, again, Best of Redditor Updates, and the title is I'm pregnant and my husband has been sleeping with my mother.
Ew, that sounds like an American Horror Story kind of vibe.
I know. I don't like it.
No.
Okay. This was posted December 18th, 2022. Hello. Several friends and relatives follow my main Reddit, so I've made a new one to avoid creating more drama. I, 26 female, have found out that my husband, 30 male, is having sex with my mother, 52 female. I honestly don't know how to react. I'm fucking 4 months pregnant and I'm trying not to stress since it's bad for the baby. I honestly had suspicions about my husband cheating when I announced my pregnancy. He seemed happy. Over the moon, actually. He was kissing me and telling me how lucky he was to have me, but now he's changed. About 2 weeks after my surprise announcement, he stopped hugging me and kissing me like usual. He stopped eating the meals I'd make for him after work and said he'd already ate some fast food or something. I also noticed that he changed his lock screen, which was a picture of us. Not sure if that meant anything, to be honest. I found out 3 days ago. I went through his phone while he was in the shower and found text messages, videos, and pictures.
Ew.
I'm sick to my stomach thinking about what I saw. I saw pictures of my mom in lingerie, and he was replying with pictures of his penis, saying that he was so hard for her.
Oh my god.
I even saw a message of regret. He had said that maybe they should stop since he didn't want to hurt me, but my mom said I wouldn't get hurt as long as they kept it all a secret.
Yo, fuck that mom.
Mm-hmm. But what angered me the most was the message that she sent a few days ago. I'll quote it here so anyone reading this can have an idea of how serious their affair has been. I love you so much. This is in quotes. I love you so much, more than you think. You've helped me through the passing of my beloved ex-husband, and for that, I truly thank you. I know it's hard for you to keep a secret like this. For me, it is too. I love my daughter with all my heart, but she will have to accept eventually that love is love and the heart wants what it wants.
What the hell is the cat doing?
Licking herself.
Okay, anyways.
Our hearts want each other. I thought that ever since my husband died, nobody would ever love me because I'm just an old woman. But you have shown me to love myself and made me feel young and sexy again. Let's keep having fun and cherishing each other. End quotes. I think it's important to know my father passed about 5 years ago from a stroke, and my mother said that she refused to get back into dating or romance because my father was her, quote, forever love and only and only. It's absolute bullshit. I'm fucking crushed, and it's the fact that I've known that they had sex after that message because that was the night that he didn't come home until 1 a.m. due to work and paid overtime.
Oh my God.
I actually threw up after reading that message.
I would too.
Yeah. I have screenshots of the messages and have sent the videos to myself. Of course, I deleted them off of his phone, so it looked like I never sent me anything. I'm numb. I'm confused. I'm hurt so bad. I can't even cry because I refuse to believe it. My husband is at work. I'm sitting on the edge of the bed writing this. Any advice? Please, I'm desperate for just a little bit of anything, really. The baby in me is honestly the only thing that's preventing me from confrontation. I'm afraid that confronting them now will cause too much stress and anger, and I want the best for my child. At this point, all I want is to have my baby. Christmas is soon, and I don't want to ruin it for the family. I had also planned on announcing my pregnancy that day. Please help me.
I don't have help. What sucks is that she's pregnant, right? And like when you're pregnant, you go to your partner for support and you go to like your mom for support.
I know.
And now she's pregnant and she can't go to either of them, and her dad's dead.
I know. Like, that's so isolating. Like, I cannot imagine that feeling.
And the fact that she doesn't want to, I understand why I get it, because that is like the stress on the baby and everything, but oh my God,
I know, like, that is so selfless of her though, to like put the baby before herself and like everything that's going on.
I would be sick. I would be sick
no matter if I confronted them or not, so I'd have to.
I think I'd have to too, because I couldn't hold it in. I'd be like so mentally ill about it.
I would not have sex with him. I would not look my mother in the eyes.
I couldn't do Christmas with my family.
No, she doesn't want to ruin Christmas. Christmas is ruined, and not because of you.
Yeah.
You're not the one who fucked your stepdad or whatever, mother-in-law, father-in-law, whatever.
Oh my God, that mom is so fucking gross.
Ew, just the thought of, like, no offense to my mom, but seeing pictures of my mom in lingerie and then my husband sending a dick pic back. Are you kidding me? Jail. Dude, absolute jail. But this so girl needs to take this shit to a lawyer and milk him clean.
Yeah.
I hope he has money.
I know.
Because then that means she's going to have money.
Damn.
All right, there's 2 updates. The first one says, hello, thank you all so much for the support. Really, you don't understand how much it means to me to see so many strangers online wishing me well. I didn't expect my post to gain so much attention. Around 2 hours ago, I confronted my husband when he came home from work. I told him that I know everything. I showed him the pictures and the messages. At first, he denied it, but when I showed him the evidence, he started crying. Actually crying.
As he should.
He had the nerve to cry and get on his knees while holding and caressing my stomach. He told me that I would be a bad mother if I left him and raised my child without the father, because the baby needs a dad in their life to grow fully mentally and physically. Oh, I'm gonna kill him.
Ew.
I honestly don't know what to say to that except that it's pure bullshit. I told him that I was contacting a lawyer in order to file for a divorce. I had already packed my things before he came home. I'm currently staying at a local motel about 30 minutes away from my home. I've asked my cousin if I can stay with her for a few days, and she agreed. I'm getting everything sorted from there. My husband has been blowing up my phone with messages and apologies. He's told me that if I take him back, he won't do anything to hurt me ever again, and that he will cut all ties with my mother. As for her, I've also confronted her. I messaged her once I got to my motel. I told her I was pregnant and that she will never get to see her grandchild. She has not responded yet. I have also moved all of my finances that I had in my husband and I shared bank account to my personal savings account. You don't understand how grateful and appreciative I am for the support. I apologize that I couldn't reply back to all the personal messages I've been receiving. It's been hell. I'll try my best to update if my mother does end up replying to me. Again, thank you all so much.
There's no other update.
There is.
There is with the mom?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'm assuming.
Go.
Next update. I am safe. I have been receiving a lot of messages from those who are concerned for my well-being. I am safe, and I am finally at my cousin's house. Thank you all once again for the supportive messages and replies. I would also like to thank you for the awards. They mean so much to me. My mental health is getting better every single day, all thanks to you. Amazing people for offering me advice and kind words. I have chosen to cut all ties with my mother. She messaged me just a few hours ago, and I honestly do not have the heart to reply. It has also just made me rethink my situation. In quotes, I'm so sorry for the pain and hurt I've caused you. It was never meant to go this far. I love you so much with every inch of my heart, but you are not the victim. Ah! How dare you hold this against me and take away my rights to see my only grandbaby? You are cruel. If you do this, you will forever live life regretting. Please do not do this to me. I am your mother. I love you. I have ended it with my husband's name, and we are no longer on speaking terms. Please push past this. A child cannot be raised without a father or grandmother.
Wait. Shut the fuck up, old lady.
Oh my God. I love you. My name. Please call me. Are you kidding me? All you care about is your fucking grandkid? What about your daughter?
You are not the victim, she says.
You are the victim, honey. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I cut out some more personal things from the text. I have a lawyer and I'm in the process of looking for an apartment. I have no intention on allowing either my former husband or mother into my child's life, but I'm also very afraid that my child will grow up deprived of many child-father bonding experiences. This may be my last update as I want to move on and away from all of this. As for my husband, his messages have gone quiet, which I am thankful for. My cousin has been helping me through this and is currently the only family member other than my mom and husband who knows about the affair. Well, of course they know. Yeah. I'm very appreciative for all the support. I hope you have an amazing holiday.
Bro.
Oh
my God. I don't care about the dad kid bonding. I don't give a fuck. I don't.
No.
There are single mothers out there.
You will find a better stepfather than he would ever be a father.
Yeah, you'll find a stepdaddy. Also, you'll seem like a good person. Like,
yeah.
You can raise a child.
People choose to be single parents, and although you didn't choose it,
yeah,
you're gonna be amazing.
And also, a lot of people's grandparents die before they have kids.
Yeah.
So you could just pretend.
You don't want that lying old hag in your kid's life.
Oh my God. I can't believe she said that she is the victim in this.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
You fucked your son-in-law.
That's disgusting.
Get over yourself.
Oh my God. I like him like floored.
Repulsed. Absolutely repulsed.
Oh my God, that's so scary.
Yeah, the top comment is, I'd be telling the entire family so those pieces of shits get cut out.
Yes, ruin them.
Yeah.
Ruin their lives.
This comment. Quotes, you are not the victim. I suppose you are? There aren't words vile enough for that actual piece of shit mother. I would be a bad mother if I left him and raised my child without a father. Sage advice from a disloyal bleep who doesn't know how to be a decent husband. I'm so glad OP is not entering any thoughts of letting either of them into her child's life. The audacity.
Yeah, her writing sounds very like stable. It's honestly crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm like so floored by that. That is insane.
Damn. I'm one of the most chill, non-violent, and hate-free people, but this level of betrayal would turn me into a topic of a true crime podcast.
Yeah, honestly.
The arrogance of people like OP's mom who want to act like their grandchild would have anything to miss from not having two disgusting, selfish cheaters being a part of its formative years.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. All set with that. People cut out people all the time because they're toxic.
Yeah, and that's like a whole other level. Like, they do not need you.
Oh my, I'm like stressed about I'm stressed about it.
I'm so stressed about that too. But yeah, I would literally tell my entire family and his entire family, and everyone would know. Although it's embarrassing, it's not. Like, it might feel like it is, but it's not
on you. It's on them for being fucking stupid.
You didn't make that like disgusting choice.
She should write a memoir.
She should write a memoir. I'll read that.
Yeah, let me know when you turn like 60 and you finish writing it.
Yeah.
Or honestly, well, I don't. Oh my God, I'm so shooketh.
That is crazy.
You really left it off with quite the
bang.
Yeah, dude.
I was hoping. I saved it for last. I was like, I hope this is a good one.
Damn, dude. I'm not gonna recover from that.
I'm not recovering from that.
Damn.
Well,
Well, if you want more like this, let us know. Because we like doing these ones.
It's kind of fun. It's lighthearted. Well, it's like we don't have to like get deep into our own trauma in life.
It's lighthearted.
But we can get into other people's, but not our own,
True.
you know?
Yeah.
It's less on us, more on them.
More of talking about other people's lives.
I love that.
Me too.
Oh.
Okay, bye, Coco.
Bye, Coco. Coco's like, I'm out. Podcast
like,
is over.
She's like, end it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if you liked it, give us a review. 5 stars.
5 stars. Give us a like on YouTube.
Yeah.
All the things. Subscribe.
Follow. You know the deal.
You know what to do.
Okay, thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.